Yo, what it do? You already know, man. It's your boy. It's the GM, the KLAF, and yes, you know, your boy is just so sick. And as you can see, your boy's still trapping it, you know. But hey, I was at work, but hey, I had to get on here and talk some wrestling because it's still mania feeling, man. Because it's the Raw After Mania. Do you feel it? Do you feel stupendous? Do you feel it? Because I do. But if you don't, I got somebody else to join me while we waiting for y'all to come in. I got somebody else to join me in the stupendousness, and you know who he is. You already know. That's my tag team partner. We are the Mayhem Prophets. That's right. He is the Mr. Know-It-All champion. He is the Mr. $1,000,000 Mayhem. That's right. That's my brother from another mother. Shut your mouth. What? I'm just talking about Sir Mac. Come through the door, bro. Come on, man.
Oh, the value that allows you the opportunity to roll with me has returned to the Mayhem, baby. Yeah. But before you hop inside my ride, where's my echo at? Let me turn that off. You know what I'm saying? Before you hop inside my ride, I must provide you with the bill because I don't come cheap. My influence is real and I shall reap. You feel me? What's going on, Jim? What's up, man?
Man, you already know, man. Work breaking my back, but hey, I'm still.
You're a working man. You're a hard working man. You a son of a plumber of a son of a plumber.
Well, you know, I do wine and dine with kings, and you know what? I do have my queen at home. I just don't kill me. I love her, baby. I love you, baby. I love you.
Use a dream. Use a dream. Oh, she gonna kill you anyway. She probably kill me before she kill you.
Yeah. See.
I'm like the gingerbread man. You gonna have to catch me, baby. Come on now.
And gingerbread man, I thought about Shrek. The gingerbread man. He lives on Cherry
Lane. Where you live at again?
On Cherry Lane.
That was fucking terrible. But the Raw After Mania. Raw After Mania. How we feeling about it? How we feeling? Just a little bit of yay, nay.
It never. Yeah, Raw After Mania never fails to give us something. So I'll say it definitely was something. Was it stupendous?
I was just about to ask you if it followed the trail of stupendous, but I don't really.
But it wasn't
think that it.
But it was stupendous.
It was better than a regular Raw.
Yeah.
At least we got that. But stupendous, I don't think it followed up on that.
You know what? It's a good bowl of stew. Just right. You go.
Stew up in this. You know what I'm saying?
Up in this.
Yeah, up in this. But to their account, they did not promote this Raw to be stupendous. So, you know, it's they cool. They lucky. You know what I'm saying? But what took place? What opened up the show? And shout outs to Mega Ran. He had posted on Twitter. It looks like somebody is coming up through a ramp, and I'm like, oh man, it's probably like Edge, or it's probably Roman, like Roman standing on the podium with both belts, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, I'm opening up the show. But then I was just like, Roman would probably close the show, and before I could like respond again on Twitter, because I had already gave him 2 answers, Raw was on, and we saw that it was the Nightmare. Cody Rhodes returns to Raw, you know what I'm saying? It's so surreal. I mean, like so surreal.
Yeah.
Like how did it make you feel just seeing my man's back in the WWE ring again Monday night Raw, you know, coming up through the podium, American Nightmare for everybody to see. You see the welcome back Cody sign right there.
Woo!
You know, like you see the look on Cody's face, like he's just he like relishing it, just bringing it all in. Like talk to the people about this moment. How was it for you? Like, what did you get from this promo?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. It was the most less sports entertaining thing I felt, and I like it because it felt there's been a real shortage of like real promos that we get. Like it feels like real scripted. Everything feels like, you know, everything been written for them, and you know, it's like it's all about how do they execute it. This felt like This came straight from your heart. You know, ain't nobody writ this for you. You didn't even write this down. You just came out like, look, I'm gonna talk to y'all.
Man,
that's why I just love when he even started. He said, "So what y'all want to talk?"
Yeah, what y'all want to talk about? Cody, stop playing with our emotions. You know what we want to talk about. As a matter of fact, we don't want to talk about nothing. We just want to hear you. We just want to hear you. What you got? What you got to say for us or to us?
And like just speaking on the legacy of Dusty and like just like you said, like there's a lot of people that don't know the history of why Dusty didn't have that championship like legitimately. Like a lot of people don't know. Like a lot of people like
so much more than black and yellow polka dots. Let me tell you, people.
Ooh, man.
So much more. So much
more.
Before
the black and yellow,
man. All they remember is him dancing and shucking and jiving with Sapphire, you know what I'm saying? When Jerry Curl Juice was real, you know what I'm saying? Follow the drip. That was Sapphire all day, all night. I will always and forever say she was the first lady of the Rhodes family. Sorry, Brandy. You're just gonna have to accept that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But man, just dude, he cried. He got choked up a lot. And I could tell, like I said yesterday and all throughout Mania weekend, like this was the most like perfect story that could have ever been. You know what I'm saying? Like you look for dreams and nightmares and all the puns, but like this was one of the best told stories. Like, you know how I feel about second generation, third generation wrestlers or whatever brought up through the business and they actually turn out to be good on the same level of their father or their brothers and sisters and all that or whatever. Like Cody is amazing. He's the one. He's the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? Of the family that could finish and complete legacies and things of that nature that was missed out on and everything. So just to have him there getting choked up, talking about his daddy, talking about his past, you know what I'm saying? How his daddy was his hero, you know what I'm saying? Everything like it was tough and easy to watch at the same time because it's like, oh, Cody, like, I feel for you. Like, I feel for you. Right. One of the best things that I always tell people is like when you have an art and you're giving that art, if you don't feel it, nobody else is gonna feel it. I mean, there may be one or two people out there. It's just like, oh yeah, for sure, I rocks with this, but nah, like Cody, kudos, man, kudos for real. Like that promo was everything, and then he kept it real. He's just like, this is where we left off at. This is where I'm picking it back up. I had to prove my worth and my value, so I left here, went to go get it, and I brought it back. Like, here, this is what I was trying to show y'all. This is what I was trying to get to y'all. So, what's up? How can y'all? What we gonna do with this? You know what I'm saying? I'm back and I'm ready this time. I'm finally fucking ready. Like, no more Stardust. No more dashing, no more none of it. I'm totally different. I done made my own brand, brought it here. Let's work together. I'm ready to excel. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see what happens. I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
The real question that I have though about it before we go to the next part of this segment though, and I want to hit this question to you, and also look.
I mean, shit. Who else you gonna ask? I mean, if some whoever, you know what I'm saying, y'all got questions,
You feel me? But because his After Mania interview, he talked about how pretty much you're like one. Let's be honest. My main dream, of course, is to just be a wrestler and like for my dad's legacy. Nobody really dream is to be in a suit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then he said something very poignant. He like, and let's admit it. When I had the suit on, at first everybody loved me until they didn't, and fooled me. And then it like I tried to do everything even right. I didn't over push myself. I took myself out of the title picture, and yet y'all still pretty much meaning the AEW faithful. Let's talk. Let's be real. All right, the AEW like just the stands,
yeah,
pretty much just down me. And so like my question is, do you think that Cody Rhodes would have stayed if that transaction didn't happen? If the fans really did gravitate to what Cody was trying to do you think he still would have left? Do you think we still would have had opportunity happening?
Yeah, to be honest, like for real, just because there's unfinished business there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's like no matter how he left or how it transpired, it's just like, I'm going, like I said, go out here and prove it and bring it back to you and show you the value, show you the worth. I was telling you, you wasn't listening to me. Now look at me. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like I just came and spit in your face or slapped you in the face or whatever because you disrespected me so many years ago. Now I'm back to finish the job that I should have got done so long ago. And
Right.
like this was like Lala said, this is a totally different Cody, and he went against a totally different Seth. And this was a totally different match, and with the story and everything like that, it was perfect that he was able to work with somebody that he's worked with before and had classics with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it was perfect. 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 I cannot say it more times than I've already said it. Your daddy is proud of you, Cody. He's looking down on you right now and saying, "Go ahead, boy. You're doing the damn thing. You're doing the damn thing."
Indubitably. I just
And
imagine saying that word though. Indubitably.
indubitably, you sound like Keith Lee. Indubitably.
Oh
uh,
man. But hey.
Speaking of Seth, you know what I'm saying? In that pink garb, looking. Well, I almost called that man gorgeous. Looking all right. Pause. looking all right in that pink. I'm not mad. Seth, he could take a L and still be Seth, and that's amazing. It's fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Cody was looking at him like, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Like, I just gave this heartwarming promo about saying, I'm here to be world champion, and that's what I'm going to do. And here you come. But as we see on the picture, Cody extends his hand out, and Seth shakes his hand and says, "Welcome home." You know what I'm saying? Well, welcome home. And that's a better greeting than the greeting that he gave him yesterday or whatever day that was that they had their Mania match. He was like, "Welcome back to the big leagues, bitch." So that's a little bit better, but it's like, okay, is that respect that you are paying to him, Seth, or are we going to get some WrestleMania backlash? Is this going to be, yeah, I did it. Is it going to be a match at the next pay-per-view? Are we going to get a return match between these two and maybe Seth gets that win? Like, what are we doing here? What's next for Seth and what's next for Cody?
I say if we do this, I don't know if I would do it so soon as WrestleMania Backlash. I'll say at least save it for SummerSlam. You feel me? Like let this fester a little bit more. Like let us wonder a little bit more. What did he mean by the welcome back? You feel me? Like that's one. Sometimes we talk WWE hot shot and shit, but sometimes a good bit of times AEW, I mean WWE hot shot shit too. Especially when you feel like it's sparking, and it's like let this really sit. Let the story really build itself. Let it go. Like this will be a perfect rematch at SummerSlam. WrestleMania Backlash, let's be honest, it is a throwaway pay-per-view of, I'm paid back. But most of the time, people don't get.
So if we don't do an immediate rematch, then what do they do at WrestleMania Backlash? For Cody and for Seth?
Well, for like that's the thing. They it's one of those where they have their side feuds or whatever. Like they're just matching up now. Like, okay, I beat this person, I beat that person, I beat this me. Like it's like let it come back by SummerSlam time. Let it come back like, yo, they've been ripping up this whole damn roster. It's time for them to just,
Hopefully they don't John Moxley and Brian Danielson them and make them team with each other to face whoever and all that. Or corny as it may sound, but it's the E we talking about. They might, if Austin Theory does get that US championship from Finn Balor, or we might get Finn Balor and Cody and they put the United States champion on the American Nightmare. And I mean that would make the championship better, I guess. I don't know, but it would be just too much corniness for me.
You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe because when I think about, for me, when I think about Cody and championship, especially when it comes to WWE, one of the main things I remember him doing, he always somehow changed the title to its original
form.
glory.
Oh, so what if he take it back to the WCW version of the
Yeah,
United States
like
Championship?
bring back. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and that would be more legacy roots to pops and everything and all that or whatever. So yeah, I can rock with that. I can rock with that.
I can
Like,
see it. I can even see it as this being a story that Cody's on his road to getting the WWE title.
yeah, like don't hot shot him there
No,
immediately. I mean, unless you got to take it off of Roman because it's injury, but you could most definitely keep it on Roman, and Roman ain't got to wrestle because
right.
Roman to be like, yeah, I'm taking this pay-per-view off. Y'all niggas is tripping.
But when it gets to that time when Cody gets that title, just imagine what it would feel like if he changed it back to the original WWE.
Man,
Oh my God!
you
Bring
talking
back
about the wing eagle or
bro.
uh I would love Cody. Cody,
Oh,
I dare you. I dare you. Like every championship that he wins, he just takes it back to the original version of it.
bring the prestige back. Do it.
You know what I'm saying? And he did it before with the Intercontinental title. You know what I'm saying? He the one that put the white strap back on it.
Yep.
You know, from back in the day and everything. Just don't put the Ultimate Warrior strap on it. Get the yellow one popping. Maybe you get a red one. That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe a blue one. I don't know.
Just don't make
I
it.
don't know. I don't know. But it's good to have Cody back. It's good to have Cody back. I can't see what develops next. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to wait for next week's Raw to see what that is and what's going on. But speaking about next, we kind of like dip down a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of dip down a little bit. Champion contenders match. I hate these. I hate these so much.
Shit, you and me both, bro.
I hate these so much. You want to know why I actually hate these? Like, first of all, shout outs to the new champions. You know what I'm saying? Naomi, Sasha. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs. Already, y'all gotta have a championship contenders match, which I hate it. I hate it so much. You're supposed to have other tag teams go against each other to become the number one contender and not have to, if you can beat the champions, then you get a title shot. And then, but what I hate the most about this is that they went up against Liv and Rhea. You know what I'm saying? And as we see right here, they do not look like they won the match. Liv looks like she just got pinned, which she did get pinned and everything. Rhea is upset and, already showing signs of turning and whatnot. But next Monday, they get a tag team title shot after they just lost this championship contenders match. Why?
But she already said who would complain for that. Fucking Corella DeVille. I'm tired of Corella making these what's it called? Making these decisions. I'm tired.
It's bad enough that you gotta beat the champs to get a title shot. Now it's so fucking bad that you could lose against the champs and still get a title shot next week. What is that? Why is that? Why? And really, to be honest, they're not gonna win next week either. And here's the crazy thing about it for me. This team had potential to be a damn good team. Yeah. Sometimes they get the pairings wrong. This pairing was right. It was very right. It was very right. It was very right. It was very right. And now they're already teasing breaking them up, which is what they do in the E, break up tag teams. Just this time it's in the women's division and it's happening. But speaking of breaking up tag teams, they teased it. And we get this backstage segment about them, making up and everything. And we got a tag team title match next week and all that. But how do you see that going? I know you see a little clue in the background, you know what I'm saying? Little clue in the background, If you ain't
she about to turn.
She about to turn.
Her true brutality about to come out.
Oh man. You see that purple behind Rhea? You know what I'm saying? The purple light. Don't look into the purple light. You just might I don't know.
You might listen to Prince and then get
I was so close. And I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let that go. Jeff Hardy, I'm looking at you, bro. Not the way that you looking at Batista. Anyways, I'm not gonna go there.
Quiet. Hey, but You know what did make me look weird though?
What?
Who the fuck is Ezekiel? Who?
Elias.
What is this?
It's Elias. You see KO's face? You see KO's face? KO is just as confused as we all are. Like, really. Like, and KO came out to just say, you know, I was wrong about Stone Cold. You know, he did his thing. Woo wah wham or whatever. We moving on. And here the fuck comes Ezekiel. And he's looking at Elias. Elias, where have you been? Matter of fact, never mind where you've been. Why are you out here right now? Like, why are you on my face? He's like, I don't know who Elias is. I'm Ezekiel. Elias is his little brother. And I'm like,
he couldn't even say it without smirking. You know damn well you ain't got no brother. Okay. I feel like
his little brother. No, you're not. No,
I feel like Tommy, you ain't got no job. You ain't got no brother.
You ain't got no brother. What do they think we stupid? They think we stupid. Bad enough that they do these name changes as it is, but they think, and you know, I heard rumblings that they made him shave his beard because with his new trunks and everything and the way they got his hair, he kind of looked like Macho Man a little bit. And so, you know what? He looked like a rip-off Texas Tornado, a rip-off Kerry Von Erich, just without the tassels. Don't put your hood on. Come back here. Come back, ET. And I was a fan of the Texas Tornado. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, the claw. You know what I'm saying? If he busts out with the claw next week, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, what is going on? I need some real Von Erichs around here to set this straight. But Ezekiel.
Go to MLW and see some real Von Erichs.
Ezekiel. Not this here, what we call domination. Not that Ezekiel. This Ezekiel. That is Elias. He's gonna get chanted a lot. I mean, and you know, he's good enough to get this over. It's just gonna take a minute. It's gonna take it. And he's a face, it looks like at that. So it's gonna take an even longer time for him to figure it out. It's just Ezekiel.
Man.
Ezekiel. Ezekiel. I want to leave like Kevin Owens left. Kevin Owens left. I'm leaving. Ezekiel.
You know, I meant to say this when we were talking about NXT and the name of Gunther and shit. But I feel the Ezekiel. Okay, remember that episode of Looney Tunes when Bugs Bunny was on Hansel Gretel and they goes like Hansel? That's what I feel like. Ezekiel?
I feel like Soldier Boy. Ezekiel? Man, I'm about to... Ezekiel? It's like, I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
These names are giving me Bugs Bunny, Soldier Boy vibes. Like
I could have still been Elias. Like, why did change the gimmick? Yeah, but you could have kept the name. Like, it just.
Ezekiel.
Enough of this.
Yeah, enough. No more.
The Miz beat Dominic very, 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 very quickly. Very quickly.
That match happened as quickly as I want to talk about this. It happened.
Yeah, let's just show a graphic real quick. Boom. That's about as quick as the match was right there.
There you go.
Dominic did like a Hurricane Rana or something in a reversal and then boop. Skull crushing finale, match over. Miz is like, ah! Yeah. But the most surprising thing that wasn't surprising because they finally told us, you know what I'm saying, was this guy right here showing up. Veer finally comes.
He came hard.
He finally came.
And then hey, look, if y'all missed it, look, he came
all over the Mysterios.
All over them. Look, you see him right there. He came on Damo's back.
Prayed about it after.
He came all over the face. That's why Ray still covered his face. He came all over his face.
Look at Dominic's face. He's like, oh my God, you're coming on my back.
Stop coming on me.
came so hard that they passed out. He prayed over him like, yeah. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes in the Titantron. I'm coming to come on you.
Hey, did you hear his voice though? Hey, when he was screaming, I'm like, oh, that's like come.
Oh God! I was like, oh, at least he's here. I guess it's crazy. It's color scheme.
He finally really saw that.
The Miz ran so damn quick and so damn fast, and I'm looking at the color scheme, and I'm like, they yellow and black. Are they this? I guess it wouldn't work, but I don't. Miz ran. He ran fast. I think he might have went through the crowd like Madden Jeff Hardy. It's like, I'm out of here.
He looked like old dude from Friday. No.
Get your ass up from here, boy. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, Veer is here and he has come finally. That's quite a load he busted because he was coming for a long time. So, he's finally here. He looked good. I don't know if I should say that after I said the man been coming and he finally came. Pause.
Saggy midgets.
Saggy midgets. Saggy midgets.
Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Yeah. Nah.
He
but you know what have arrived though? You know what have arrived? The EF of all of the. Yes.
Looking fabulous. Looking good. And I was just like, ooh. Is she gonna take them shades off? I hope she don't take them shades off, but she took them shades off. And you know what? Even with that black eye, still so damn gorgeous.
I'm glad you said it right though, because look, I love a queen, I love her, but she got me saying, even with one eye, so you got both eyes.
Yeah, you got both eyes. It's just one of them you ain't got a lash on the other one, and it looked like somebody like stuck their fist in charcoal and then punched you in the face afterwards. But she still looked damn good. She still looked damn good. Like, she basically said, I knew Becky was gonna give me everything that she got, and I was prepared to take it. And this is where we at with it. Becky need to figure out who she is without this championship, which is a true fact, because who is Becky Lynch without a championship? Is she the Irish skipping chick that was in NXT before she became Becky Lynch?
Oh, let's not mention that ever again.
No, just. Can't skip to that. I mean, you can, but you got to skip like Chappelle. You can't river dance to that. You just got to go around in the circle.
Hey, oh wait. Speaking of shit going around the way he said, didn't I tell y'all motherfuckers? Didn't I tell y'all niggas? Didn't I tell y'all niggas that he was gonna win this damn championship on not Mania? Didn't I tell y'all?
I mean, it wasn't Mania though. It wasn't Mania though. When he had the first match, he should have won then.
But I know, but didn't I tell y'all? It was gonna be a time when it's like, okay, he should have won here, but they gonna let him win here. I knew it. And here we go.
You want to know what gave me a clue that he was gonna win? Like, yeah, they gave Dolph Ziggler a nice little graphic for his name and as champion and everything, but when it was still a Raw graphic though, and when Braun Breaker came out and they gave him the NXT graphic, I said, oh shit, it's about to happen right here. Which is still, it goes along with both what you said and my prediction, because I was just like, Braun Breaker is about to become the fastest 2-time NXT champion in history, which he did. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't happen on Saturday. It happened on Monday. I guess it was the Raw after Mania, so they needed to give us something Raw that stood out. And
but we have Veer coming. Ain't that Raw enough?
I mean, hey, yeah.
I thought that was Raw enough.
Yeah, he came with no protection. It was just all him brutalizing Mysterios, like 2-for-1 special. I got enough coming for the both of y'all. Oh man, but yeah.
You know what he said? Stew up in this.
Stew up in this. Stew up in this. Meat and potatoes, baby. Carrots and broccoli. Ain't no broccoli and stew. Anyway. Yeah. So we get the rematch. We get the rematch. Dolph Ziggler with Bobby Roode against the man, Young Steiner. And you know what? Now that y'all saying that he is the son of Rick Steiner and the nephew of Scott Steiner, change his fucking name, please.
Steiner.
Y'all changing everybody else's name. Change his name back. Change it to Steiner. Just it makes more sense. This Braun Breaker shit is about to break me. Pause. That did not sound good at all. I'm ready for it to be done. But like as you said, the man is turning NXT upside down on his head, as you can see by the way he's holding the belt. I hate it when people hold the belt wrong when they posing. And he looked at it too when he was transitioning and turning it around. I'm like, Brian,
hey,
you holding it wrong, man.
This is still Scott Steiner's nephew, and we know the thing with math and that's low-key still geometry. You got to get the angles. Look, don't.
Yeah, no. I mean, but okay, so he wins the belt back. That means what? He's not getting called up.
You know the way it's looking though. They are trying to, now that Vince is Vince's vision mostly. It seems like they're trying to make them an actual third brand.
Really?
That's what it seems. I'm like, I never seen NXT, even an NXT championship match. When is you ever seen an NXT championship match?
On Raw. And you know, we've seen the NXT champion with the championship around his waist on Raw and having a match, but never a defense, I don't think.
And when have they ever coincided storylines between Raw or even SmackDown and NXT? They never done that until Vince got hands on it. Now he's changing it for more sports entertainment. Good shit all around now.
Wanted to have a menage a trois. SmackDown and NXT. Raw.
Just wait until Toxic Attraction comes on SmackDown or something.
You remember how he passed out when Stacy Keibler was putting her legs on his shoulders? Mandy. Mandy.
How do you smell that? How do you smell it? I love it.
Oh man, tell you what else that we didn't get on time, or I'll say that I didn't get on time, but I got it after all. Almost an MVP. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn it. Why y'all couldn't? And I was asking, like, where's MVP at WrestleMania? I don't see him.
But you know what? Even though, that's how that, but he did make a good point though. So especially with what he was saying when he was beating him down, he was like, "Also, nigga, you don't need me no more. Oh, fuck you then."
Yeah.
Pretty much Bobby has been showing like, "Oh yeah, look, I can do this. I got this. So you're like, "Okay, fuck it then. You don't need me. I got somebody that do now."
And like when he came out and he was like, and he didn't even need me to do it. I said, yes, it's a day late, but I'm getting it. Yes. It was wonderful. I love the cane and everything. Like, and like I said, Omos needs it. He needs a mouthpiece. Not saying that my bro can't talk or nothing, but he just need to shut up and be a monster. You know what I'm saying? Just be tall, be big, and be dominant. It's perfect. MVP. Bobby Lashley has come a long ways on the microphone. We clearly saw that he didn't need MVP when he was in his feud with Brock Lesnar or whatever. They barely even used MVP and Paul Heyman. Brock and Bobby was talking. So It's like, okay, let MVP be useful somewhere else. I really wanted MVP to come out during Mania, turn on Bobby, then give Omos the big win in Mania or whatever, but they gave it to Bobby. Okay, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see him back. But on the night after, it's, I want a rematch. You owe me. You didn't beat me. Hot mouth.
Hey, I know most people at Wale Mania like, you didn't sound like that when you were rapping on stage, nigga.
Not at all. He lost his accent, like I said, quicker than Kofi Kingston when he left ECW. Did you have an accent? Nah, about that. Anyways. but for me, this works for me. This works for me. We're definitely getting a WrestleMania Backlash match here with
Definitely.
Omos versus Bobby Lashley, and Omos will be getting that victory with MVP by his side. MVP a cold dude. He a cold dude. He hit the milk dud in the back of the head and busted the milk dud, and it was just milk dud everywhere and all that. It was just like, oh, I
Milk
wouldn't
dud?
even. Yeah, I mean that's what Rose called him. So
He he busted the milk dud, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Whatever.
I've been trying to hold it back. I've been trying to hold it back, bro.
I mean, you eventually it was gonna come. Fuck. It was gonna come. It was gonna come. But let me switch this up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Support indie wrestling. Yeah, beautiful. The queen and the beautiful one, who is not the most beautiful woman in all of WWE anymore. She is the most beautiful woman in the whole wide world, is what they're saying. They finally, lost their titles like we knew that they were, and we were questioning, was this real or was it fake, about they split or were they pretending? And they finally showed their true colors, because Zelina was like, hold on, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? You the reason why we lost the tag titles. And she's like, you the reason, and I'm getting married, and Corey's sexy, and don't you talk about my man like that, and you was gonna be in the wedding, but now you gonna be a flower girl, and I ain't coming to your wedding, and boom, we fighting. And Corey is like, oh my God, what's going on? And then Carmella went from getting her ass beat to kissing Corey, and just, I don't just at least they didn't have a match.
Yeah.
Because I was about to be mad about that. I'm like, why did two face teams go against each other? Now we about to have two heel teams go against each other. This is stupid. You know what I'm saying? They could have had the championship contenders match be a number one contender match between the former champions and Liv and Rhea, and they would have Liv and Rhea could have won, but I guess they needed to tell that story of them breaking up, and then just so fucking clustered. So clustered. So clustered. We ain't got to. We ain't got to.
Well, we can't say one thing though, because you low key sound like that lady. You were like, hold up, wait a minute, it's a 22.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Corey, he got bitches. Baby, falling over him.
I was like, Corey, you smashing Zelina? Okay.
Man.
Let's go
I mean,
to the next thing, man.
shit, if he is, watch out for Alistair. Get a black mask or whatever he named that shit now. You know what I'm saying? House of Black is gonna come. Fuck. Jesus. I can't help it. 6-man tag. The Usos catch up with Austin Theory in the back. You know what I'm saying? Dang, Vince McMahon was talking you up major. You know what I'm saying? Who is you? You ain't the one we thought you was. Making them angry, talking them up. Juicing them and everything. Pause, getting them ready to go against RK Bro, who are still tag team champions, and our United States champion Finn Balor, who did not have a WrestleMania match and got eliminated on SmackDown from the Andre the Giant Battle Royal match last by Madcap Moss.
They disrespected both. I'm mad they disrespected both the Intercontinental Champion and U.S. Champion in such a short time period. You had your Intercontinental Champion get beat in such a quick fashion by Austin Theory. And then like you said, you just had your U.S. Champion get thrown out by all people. Madcap. Ah! Yeah. Cody, get these titles, change them to the prestigiousness, and get something. Nah.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, but Austin Theory was able to get the win for him and the Usos over Finn Balor. He just pinned the U.S. champ, so that's looking like, and it's going to be a WrestleMania Backlash match, but this is not Backlash from WrestleMania because Finn Balor was nowhere to be seen in that match. So it's just I don't get it. I don't get it. But what I do get are the purple stars. You know what I'm saying? The purple stars, the rated R purple stars.
Purple
I fucks with Edge majorly. You know what I'm saying? The man came back, and it's crazy. What makes this run that much better is when they introduce him every time. Because how often do you hear it week in, week out? WWE Hall of Famer. WWE Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Every week, and Edge is putting in the work. He is putting in the work, and it is working out very, 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 very well. You know what I'm saying? The purple stars.
You know what I thought about?
What?
I feel like they didn't mean to do this, but it feels like a good bit of long-term storytelling too. Because remember when we was there at SummerSlam, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he was going against Seth, and he don't make me go to this side because I can't come back.
Yeah. He flashed a little bit of brood.
Back. This is what happens when he couldn't come back. Because so many times he kept on having to go back to brood. Because each time people kept, now he can't go back. And now you have this Edge.
Purple Edge.
Ooh.
Purple Edge. Perp. Granddaddy Perp.
I want that purple stuff.
That purple drink Edge. And here's the crazy part. I looked at it and I was just like, remember when Edge had that promo before WrestleMania and we were all talking about who might answer that challenge? And I was speaking on Damian Priest. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Damian Priest. Throw Damian Priest in there. I wouldn't mind seeing Damian Priest and Edge. You know what I'm saying? I was sniffing the right stuff. I just wasn't catching the right scent on the right stuff because it definitely worked out just like that, you know what I'm saying? But just in a different light. I wasn't looking at it like maybe the both of them can be together and it'd be cool or whatever. Like I had no idea that it was gonna work out that way.
You should just stop seeing all of them together. I'm just saying.
Say what?
You should stop sniffing them in. You know, you talking about you were sniffing them.
I mean, you know, I was sniffing.
Stop sniffing.
Hold on, let me see. We get this right. But yeah, like what you feel about the Purple Boys? You know what I'm saying? He brought out Damian Priest. It was just like I didn't know he was coming. You know, Jesus, this is gonna be all episode. It's gonna be all episode. I didn't know that Damian was gonna be here doing this. You know what I'm saying? But here he is, and I'm open to it. He looked good. He ain't got 5-6 hairstyles going on no more. It's just one. I could dig it.
And it's a dark persona, like it should have been in the first place, like he was in the first place. Like it's a dark, like when he was when he was like, oh, I'm looking for infamy and all that shit. It's dark like that again. Like he needed that. He needed to go back to that shit. Like, and I'm glad he's around there now. I'm like, I like it. I'm here for it. There was a consideration. Shout out to Wrestle Talk, with Ali and Luke. But they were saying, what if this is how we actually get? We have Priest and Edge. So AJ gonna need some help, right?
Yeah.
He reaches out to his Bullet Club brother.
I mean, but Finn is busy. So who else is available?
It looked like they're gonna fuck him over soon anyway. So
yeah, well, I can't be mad at that. That sounds actual.
So he calls on his club brother, and now we gonna have Finn Balor and AJ.
I am fucking up right now.
Are you okay, sir? Are you okay? Are you okay?
My cup is clanging around on my belt or whatever, and it's just I forgot that I got like.
Listeners, I am sorry for this. I am sorry.
It didn't work out the best way, but it's not gonna clang where I don't want it to clang no more.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's on the flow. Whatever.
But you know what clanged? You know what didn't clang how people wanted to go? I feel bad for them. They got the short end of the stick right here. They got the short end of the stick.
Who got the short end of the stick?
Alpha Academy.
Oh man. They had a Texas tornado match in Texas. I mean, yeah, they started off the match running off on each other or whatever, fighting and everything. And Big Daddy Pierce, that's his name, Adam Pierce, comes out and he's like, hey, Hey, gets his best Teddy Long on. You guys want to fight? And like really, if all four of them gonna come to you, like, hey Adam, we fit to all go out here and just rumble in the ring. So you might want to do something about that before we get out here. Because his ass was like, if all four of y'all wanted to just fight, you could have just told me, and I would have made this a Texas tornado match, no DQ, no count out from the beginning.
We have this conversation like this. We know you like this. We just stepping
Yeah.
off.
Like, hey, bro, we about to go out here and fight real quick. I know we're supposed to have a match, but we fit to fight. You want in on this? You want to change it, perhaps, or anything? Like, you know? Yeah.
I got 100. You got 100? I got it. Okay.
Man, I was just like, what the hell? But you know, it worked out for whatever reason. I guess it was supposed to work out for. Shout outs to Montez Ford, who got just bunnies in his sneakers, in his calves, and in the sole of his feet. He jumped so high and so hard he ripped off pieces of turnbuckle with his calf muscle. Like, just Jesus, that frog splash.
He is the living epitome of Tigger.
Yeah, T-I double.
He got Tigger. He got Tigger in his
boing, 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 boing.
TT again. Ta-ta for now.
He be hopping, boy. He be hopping. Your boy still got that king mustache popping, so you know that was funny to look at and everything. I hope he grow it back because that just is. I don't know.
Shocked to see that shit at Mania. I was like, "Who that? Oh, that ain't Doc."
Yeah, yes, it is. Yes, it is, Docs. Yes, it was. But they got the win. You know, I don't know what's next for the Street Profits, but it needs to be something. Needs to definitely be something. I don't know what, I don't know how, but you know.
Look, they're probably like just like what's his name? Just like Braun Breaker. They're prolonging this shit. They're gonna win the championship, and there is gonna be a turn, but they just prolong it. And I just
it's taking so long. I know they're not gonna take long enough to where I don't want it, but they're taking so long. I've been wanting this since the summer.
Yeah.
Since before the summer, I've been calling for this. Like, hurry the fuck up. Like, I get it though. I get it, but I want more. I want more. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, but you know who wanted more and got it all?
Who?
The one.
Oh man, put them ones up.
One.
Yeah.
The one. And now he just one. He has just one title. Acknowledge him. Yeah, he got
easy.
One. It's all one.
Just one. I mean, but he got two, but it's still considered to be one. But just look at that guy. Look at that guy. Let's just take a moment, pause, and just look at that smirk in the corner. He's just, oh man, just yeah. And you know, he got a hard time still lifting both of them belts up, you know, because that shoulder or that arm, whatever it is, that's injured. But to be powering through it that way and still being able to put it up, like I seen so many ones in the air, you know what I'm saying? So many ones, so many ones, so many ones. The last time I seen ones like that, I was inside the strip club. And you know, it's been quite some time since I've been in an actual strip club because you know I don't really go to those like that no more in my later days and all that. Hey Natalie, whoever you, hey, how you doing? I'm on tagged right now at the same time. Yeah.
Nat, how you doing?
I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, acknowledge that man. I mean, I know what you're here for. I know what you're here for. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're here for. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it a little different today. Wise man, tell these people about the bloodline and their success. You know what I'm saying?
Highest grossing in Peacock. The highest grossing on Raw. The first billion WWE have ever made in pay-per-views.
And who was at the top of the card? Who was the main eventer? They made this most money. Guess who was still the champ? Like, a lot of that probably ain't got nothing to do with Roman, but for the simple fact that you was able to just say that and say, well, Roman was champ, so whatever.
No, not just champ. He was, and that's true. Each of those moments, he was the main eventer.
Yeah, definitely was.
So you can't
definitely was. I mean, acknowledge the man. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it a little bit better than he could.
Ryder, you don't want to with him. He got just both on him. He belts on him. Yes, yeah. So
Hopefully he gets one sometime soon, and it's all gold, like I've been seeing. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen that belt be made countless of times on WWE 2K games or whatever, just the same version but all gold. Hopefully he gets it soon. I like how Paul Heyman got both of the belts back and then gave one to a Uso each. It was like, yeah, y'all lift these up behind Roman as we walk down the ramp. And they did, you know what I'm saying, wearing their own tag titles, to which they are the longest reigning tag team champions in history. You know what I'm saying? Bloodline is doing work. It's doing work. What's next? Like, who's next? Like, does Roman just chill the way that he was after the summertime? Like, I wrestle when I want to. Like,
I don't think it's not just, but like he said I'm a progressive champion, so there's gonna be something else. But now he's just still gonna be ripping through people and like, shout out to Busted Open Radio.
Busted Open Radio.
I do agree that I think if they were going to do or are going to do a program with him and The Rock, I think that they should have done the same build they did for Rock and Cena, and a year ahead of time you get the face off.
Set the match.
Right? You feel me? But if not, yes, have him rip motherfuckers all the way to, I guess, SummerSlam, and The Rock show up like, all right, look, big man, with da-da-da-da-da-da. But I feel like he's going to have another year of dominance.
Yeah. And I mean, like, that's what I was explaining yesterday. I'm like, you know, if they going to do Rock and Roman, it's going to be, and he has to, they not going to keep mentioning these records of all the champions, Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, Bob Backlund, who all is still ahead of him with these 1,000-day reigns. Like, Roman's going to break that. They wouldn't keep mentioning it if that was the case. Why mention it so much for so long and he doesn't beat, he's not at the top. He's not losing that belt until he passes all of them and he's in the number one spot. Because when are they ever going to do it again? You know what I'm saying? Like, give that man, give him the top spot. You know what I'm saying? I forget who's exactly at the top, but it's like, you don't want none of them people that's at the top no more. What difference does it make? It's been over how many years? How many decades?
Right.
If y'all wasn't putting Cena up there, CM Punk got close. Well, he didn't get close, but he got close enough. You know what I'm saying? And Roman didn't already passed him. So how you doing, spoiled? So it's like, what the hell? Like, let them have it. It's just at this point, it's like, make it intriguing, make it interesting, because you don't want to lose us, which they almost lost me through this process. But it's like, y'all got me back. I'm still mad that Jimmy never got that ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay had to. I feel like it was set up perfect for that to take place, and it didn't take place yet.
To us all, his shirt was a lie. He bitched up real quick. Oh, you know what?
I seen what you did to my brother. Never mind.
Hey, yo, Jay.
I'm gonna fall in line. Hey, yo, Jay, you remember how that shit felt? You still feel it, huh? All right, word. I ain't fit to. Nah, Oos. I ain't fit to go through that no more.
I'm cool.
But yeah, man, I think it's time for some ratings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, for the Raw After Mania, like you said, it wasn't stupendous, but it was some stew you could, stew up in.
It was some stew up in this. You know what I'm saying?
I still give it, 4 mics. Let's just give it.
Okay. 4 mics. All you got is 4 mics. Shit. Well, it wasn't, like I said, it was better than an average show of Raw. And you know how average for you is usually like 3. Average for me is like a 2, 2.5, depending. But nothing bad happened on this show other than Ezekiel. Really? Ezekiel?
Harmful?
Outside of the Ezekiel shit, everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was supposed to be. Nothing new was really introduced like that. Few storylines continued or whatever. So off of my Mania high, you know what I'm saying? I give it I almost sound like Rose. I give it a 3.75.
Ezekiel.
Not Elias. Elias' his little brother, Ezekiel. That looks just like him. You got a twin ass little brother. He got a Macho Man Bob.
Ezekiel?
A little rip off Texas Tornado. Somebody said he looked like the Ultimate Warrior. I was like, ooh. without the face paint.
Ezekiel.
Well, no longer can you follow Elias. No longer can you walk with Elias, but you could walk with us. You could follow us. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Ringside Mayhem Podcast on Facebook, RSM Mayhem Pod on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Ringside Mayhem Pod, where we are blowing up on Instagram. Hi, Jade. Yeah. What else can they do, GM? Go ahead and let them know.
You already know. Look, since you're watching us, and look, for y'all that's not watching, let me explain to you. So look, what you do is you go to YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And go to SSAW TV and click that subscribe button. And then in your search, Ringside Mayhem Pod TV. And hit the subscribe button right there. If you're watching this video right here, comment, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know all our new episodes coming up. And you already know. Catch us ringside. Well, this Mayhem, it goes down.
Yeah.
Let's get it.